Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Leroy Sané. He's one of the most fleet-footed players around, Peter, and a massive threat with the ball at his feet. He knows where the goal is too, and his finishing is both precise and very effective. He's going to add a real dynamism to this forward line, either looking for the through ball on the counter or taking on his man and going on his own.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Busquets, and it's Gullit.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
Gullit. Mbappe. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Chance! Goal! Ozan Alkmaar! That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, the finish looked a guarantee once he was found all alone, and it's criminal defending.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus, as the opposition will inevitably react.
Driving forward. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Messi! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And it's Messi. And he has been fouled there.
The keeper is ultra busy in trying to just get everything in order.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Messi! Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Absolutely terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
And the pass is intercepted. Messi. Conte.
AZ really
he's gone for goal! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Makaleli. Now it's Mbappe. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Pedri. Messi.
There will be 1 minute.
That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rummenigge. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
AZ head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. So we're just settling back into this second half. AZ carrying a one-goal... It's Neymar! He has hit that forcefully.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
Makaleli. Now it's Hullet. Lovely feet. Hullet touches it back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Back into the middle. Busquets. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Sané.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Out for a throw.
The attendance for this match was 71,550.
He's found a way through. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Rummenigge. Hullet.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And it's Kane.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Neymar! And that could come back to haunt them.
Neymar was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop.
That's a decent clearance. He's having a go! So close to drawing level.
Oh, that'll be a major disappointment for him. That should have got his team back in the game.
Belletti. Now it's Neymar. Driving through the middle. Neymar! He scored! Tying minutes, and we're all square again. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Has been indicated.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now, the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
That's that, the end. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner of course. Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. The action has already started. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rummenigge.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Good spot, he's seen the run. Rummenigge. There is Franck Ribéry, just a smashing player, Jim.
Yeah, and I'm sure we'll see an awful lot of him out on the wing here, Peter. He'll inject an awful lot of energy and pace into this team's attack, but he's also got an eye for a killer ball. That's why he's racked up so many assists at club level.
Yeah, double figures every season is the norm for him. Great numbers.
Yeah, can't argue with stats like that.
Van Dijk deals with that comfortably. Busquets. Oh, good spread. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And here's Hullet.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
AZ clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Costa Curta. Makaleli. Looking for the run. Oh, red. Nice interception. Busquets. Mbappe. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Mbappe. He's shifting through the gears here.
There's much frustration.
He's had a hit! Goal! AZ Alkmaar! And AZ take the lead. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit.
Shevchenko! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Shevchenko is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. Keeper has taken decisive action. Has a shot! Corner number 2 then. Oh, it's gone in!
No, I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
That has been cut short. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Hullet. And it's half-time here. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this,
I'd like
and
to
at
draw your
half-time,
attention to the
it's
screen
1
right
each.
now for information on our
So
shuttle
both
bus
teams
service.
heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but the score at half-time is 1-1.
Substitution on the field, number 6, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge.
And so we're off again.
Coming on the field is
Now
number
that pass has
21,
been well intercepted.
Dennis Lowe.
Makalele. And it's Beckham. RZ do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Oh, what a mistake! There's the shot! There it is!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
France take the lead.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Shifted upfield, Makalele kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
The attendance for this match
Well, they can
was
break here.
71,898.
Beckham providing an outlet on that flank. And pull it! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, it's played into... It's a mighty effort! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Substitution on the field, number 20,
RZ
Mbappe.
are making a change
Number
now.
7, Beckham. Gullit. Coming on the field, number 17.
It's a sharp pass.
Didier
And
Drogba.
here's Shevchenko.
Number 14, Serge Gnabry. Number 10, Ribery.
Costa Curta. RZ perhaps contemplating their next change here. That's a lovely, neat pass. Aimed beyond the defence. Check and pick that up. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Gnabry.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think that
Shevchenko!
they may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And claimed it back swiftly. Ribery.
Look, it's a run defence is this.
He's been bundled over. That is a foul. And that's going to be a booking. I do think he's feeling the effects of that
Substitutions
tackle.
taking place.
Probably be looking to play it square from here. And there's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. Hernandez attempts a clearance. Ferran Torres going full tilt down the left. 5 minutes left on the clock. That's a nicely measured pass. He shapes to shoot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Musiala! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Law. Busquets. And time is up. RZ illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. And as you can see, we've already started here. Look at the space. Rummenigge! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Well seen, saw that coming. That's Rummenigge! Goal! 2-0 and in next to no time. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
I just thought that was going to hit the outside of the post for a moment there, but it just curled enough to catch the inside for a very good strike.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Messi. Well-timed, excellent interception. Gerrard. Gullit. Rummenigge. Gullit. Just eases him off the ball.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And it's Gullit. Osimhen. And there's green grass ahead of him. And Messi! Yes! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. That's an excellent interception. And it's Gullit. Oh, that is a good shot at goal! Oh, taken with style! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
So is this the start of a comeback? Fletcher. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Rummenigge really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Well, that is commitment to the cause. RZ with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's Beckham. And here's Gullit. Oh, that's nice. Beckham. There's the shot! More pressure on the opposition goal.
RZ really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
Beckham. And now they can spring out of defence. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there.
3 minutes at a
Looking
time.
for options for movement. Oh, good ball, shots, and the shot! He's got a goal! And they are cruising away. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Yeah.
And the half-time whistle goes.
We are glad to inform you that today's match day programs are available from stands located by the gates. I'm sure they will make fine souvenirs. Substitution on the field. Number 9, David Villa. Number 7, Beckham. Coming on the field, number 20, Mbappe. Number 15, Messi. Substitution in progress.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. RZ decide to shake things up. There has been a change in personnel. Now it's Gullit. Gullit cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Costa Curta spots it and intercepts. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Messi is sporting a guilty look after that.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
And here's Haaland. And it's Messi. Messi! No mistake! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Oh, what has happened here? Ronaldinho, a player of legendary status. Oh, that's a key interception. Rummenigge. João Cancelo gets it away. RZ are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, that's fabulous. Rummenigge! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught napping. He is just caressing the ball. João Cancelo did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And it's Messi. Well read, and the danger is averted. And Hullet! João Cancelo with the clearance. Haaland. Tchouaméni makes the interception. And the pass is intercepted. Gerrard. Aimed beyond the defence. Casillas catches it safely. Rudiger calmly anticipates. Brilliantly cut out. Hullet.
There will be 1
Gerrard.
minute added time.
And here's Messi. Chance to finish. The whistle has gone and it is all over. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
And just a
Well,
quick
there
reminder.
was a...
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Costa Curta gets across to intercept that. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. No, that's been intercepted. Rummenigge. Hullet. In with the challenge. Spread out to the left. And it's Hullet. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Mbappe. Oh, just Mbappe! AZ, so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Çalhanoğlu, David Villa. Hullet playing game number 100 for his current employers.
Yeah, something that I mentioned to him in person before the match, Peter, although it took some time to register. Pretty much the same with me on my 100th game. I was more focused on winning than anything else.
And it's Çalhanoğlu. He's looking to set free a runner. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Rivaldo. He has found a way through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And they're back on the ball again. He steps in, and that's the end of that. That looks a good ball through. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Looking tidy in possession here. Nesta did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Referee's given a throw. Perez going full steam ahead down the left flank.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Çalhanoğlu. And we hit half-time. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goals.
This is a lost children's announcement.
So your views on the first half?
It's been a pretty abject performance. No efforts at goal. I'm struggling to remember the last time we had that.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. So off we go once more.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Hullet. Çalhanoğlu.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And it's Rivaldo. And it's Makalele. Hullet. Oh, great chance! Leicester kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Great shot at goal! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
RZ with the corner, there first. Pullet plays it short. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
The attendance
So we've reached the hour mark.
71,898.
Big chance! It's Drogba! They've done it! And that is the goal we've all been yearning for. And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Substitution in progress.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Al Nassr have fired themselves in front.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. That is ended up in no man's land. Chouameni. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Czech claims it. Messi. RZ finding their passes. Now it's Mbappe. Now the finish! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Substitution on the field. Number 10.
It's their second corner of the game.
Coming on the field is number 4.
Costa Curta.
Jules Koundé. Substitution.
Oh, sweet feet.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
That's really well cleared. Gnabry. Ribéry. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, this is a terrific run. He's gone for goal! So close to drawing level.
That had a lot resting on it, you know, Peter, and he's visibly cross with himself.
Corner number 3 coming up. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
Ribery goes short.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
4 added minutes.
Oh, easy pickings there. Terrific header! It's there! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! Great header, made it look easy.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
And time is up. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and out. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set. for the 90 minutes ahead. Real chance! He's delivered all right!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Just eases him off the ball. And it's been given away.
That's good play from him.
He's got away. Eto! And another try! Another big chance that gets away.
AZ really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
AZ with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Now it's Romario. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Now it's Hullet. And he's found a way past. Hullet. Adams did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. AZ are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Beckham. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning.
Great chance! It's in! Hot knife through butter! They have done it again! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
There's the shot! And he's following up! And he hits the net! Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could near well reward them with an equaliser.
Another throw-in. Makaleli. He's in plenty of space here. Up he goes! Really well taken goal. And there's the goal they've been looking for. What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that goal should be a big game changer. It's certainly been a big mood changer.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Platini. And here's Romario. Picked out brilliantly. Can he finish?
Added time.
Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
And this could be the final action of the first half. That's a decent clearance. He's found a way past. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Shapes to shoot. That carried quite a threat.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And it's going to be another corner. Corner number 3 coming up. punched away. And that'll be the final action of the first half.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
AZ are broadly in charge, but the contest is still alive at 3-1. And we are already promptly back underway. No changes at the interval from either side. Costa Curta gets over and intercepts. Beckham, who's set up 1 goal so far, and he welcomes it in, and he's managed to get free, and the ball's... He's got the shot away! They are rampant! And he is just ripping it up! That was fabulous, the most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. And he's in on goal. That is good strength. Now it's Hullet. Has a shot! It's come through and he's had a... And here's a chance! And that's off target.
Villa knew immediately he didn't catch that to his liking, and his face was a picture of dissatisfaction.
Nesta does really well to win the ball there. He won't be happy with that one. Belletti. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Hullet has found the net here, of course.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
He has found the way through. There's the hit! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Thinks one through. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Oh, that's fabulous. Beckham. Hullet. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Lewandowski. Costa Curta makes the interception. That's a little off target. Hullet takes control of it and he's on the move. He is through here. And the shot! Keeper's not concerned by that. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Deco! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
RZ with the corner, there first. Gerrard had a shot. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Gerrard really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And it's Makalele. And now a sudden chance to counter. David Villa. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Mbappe. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Oh, there's a probing ball.
Tony Adams is the standout player, Peter.
Well, he does stand out, Jim, of course, but specifically how?
Because he's a colossal presence who seems to thrive the tougher the job gets. His level of commitment is an inspiration for everyone to follow.
Closest thing to a manager on the pitch.
Can't argue with that.
Mbappe!
Such good technique.
Nuno Mendes. Nesta is there to clear. Eto'o was only too happy to help out in defence.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Eto'o. Can he spark a counter here? Busquets. And it's Messi. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still... Mbappe! Oh, didn't catch it right.
Brazil were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Deco really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
De Jong gets rid without sophistication. He won't be happy with that one. Pull it. He's got space in the area. Mbappe. He's played him through. Check, will they claim to that?
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Deco. Pull it. That's very neat. Played long and they could be in here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And the first half is done. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless.
With the father of a boy
Some
in
first half
green
thoughts?
RZ may
contact
probably
and nearby
be feeling
member of
a little aggrieved about not capitalising on such a bright start. Their mood at half-time should be more upbeat. The glass remains half full and it should spur them on.
Number 10.
And after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. And we are back on the way.
RZ clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
That has been cut short. Now he's off and running. Deco. And it's Deco. Oh, easy pickings there. RZ, different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it. How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Well, it's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. David Villa! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Substitution on the field, number 22.
RZ can make their change now with a break in play.
Number 23, Deco. Coming on the field,
Busquets.
number 20.
It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Well, that is one way to stop him.
Number 14,
Ribery.
Gnabry.
Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. And that is as far as they're going to go. No way through. So what can they make of this? Busquets. Gnabry! Just about up to 75 minutes. RZ perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Mbappe chasing after it, and he's picked out the run. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner.
Substitution in progress.
Brazil are making a change now. Two fresh faces and both in the front line.
It's a bold move. The manager's made his intentions pretty clear. He's going for this. Brazil showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
He's picked his way through. Oh, what a mistake! Real chance! It's in! Finally, the deadlock is broken.
Look, before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless.
It's Salah! And he's really put himself on the line here. The message is simple: defend this with your lives.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Mohamed Salah has it in a wide position.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nicely aimed pass. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Mbappe taking in the accolades. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. So 70,000 and more followers of Germany's ultimate winning machine open their arms to the header! Decent enough try.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Antoine Griezmann, do we still consider him, Jim, the face of French football?
Yeah, I think there's some room for debate here, Peter, but I can't think of anyone who has a more versatile style of play.
And he's just won so much, hasn't he? He might have had his fair share of... And the shots! They've scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes. Oh, that was a cracking little exchange to set up the finish, and a lovely understanding between both players. I mean, that's clearly tailored on the training ground and delivered beautifully on match day.
Bayern Munich are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Costa Curta. RZ leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Bergkamp. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rummenigge. That's very neat. And he's heaved it away. De Bruyne. Bayern Munich trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Almost half an hour in now.
Cantona really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very close.
Can he finish? They've scored! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
RZ are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
And he's managed to get for it. Oh, shooting chance! And he's really put himself on the line here. RZ with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's Deco. It's anyone's ball now. This time, surely! Yes! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Ah, you've got to love that. Concentration, conviction, contact, and sheer class.
A K-snap hits one! And yes, it's there! Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Villa really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Short changes him with that pass. And a header! And again! He has done it! And surely that... And the whistle goes for half-time.
AZ are looking as solid as I've seen for some time. All departments are working strongly, and this can do their confidence a whole power
A quick
of good.
reminder today that smoking is
AZ
only allowed in
lead by
areas shown on
3
this
in a
map.
game
Thank you
all
for your
about goals.
cooperation.
It's so easy on the eye and promises more of the same after the break.
Substitution in progress.
Here we go again. Costa Curta. And claimed it back swiftly. AZ come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
He can run onto that. Oh, important interception. Cantona is sporting a guilty look after that.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Maldini. Bergkamp, and the finish! It's there! And they are right back within touch!
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Bayern Munich give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout.
The attendance for this match was
AZ are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Griezmann. Deco. Messi. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's had it taken off him. Odo. Griezmann. And it's Petit. Odo. And he's in a David Villa! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Substitution on the field, number 18.
We have got
David
changes
Villa.
here, from both sides, in fact.
Number 23, Emmanuel Petit. Coming on the field, number 77, Mbappe. Number 5, Pep Guardiola. Substitutions taking place.
Half an hour gone in the second half. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Shifted upfield. Cantona. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Messi. Messi making good progress on the right-hand side. Messi has a look inside the box. That's tidy. Messi. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, the crowd aren't happy, They wanted a shot and it didn't arrive. They've got to make this nice and quick.
Gnabry
has been indicated.
and he gets rid in a hurry. AZ have reclaimed it. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is done. How do you look back on the... So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Pullet, he's shifting through the gears here, and the finish! There it is!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the... A real chance! No mistake! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Roberto Carlos, he's been picked out. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Mbappe, he's picked his way through. There's the hit! Dealt with nicely by the defence. Oh, well played, well sorted out. That pass has been well intercepted. Pull it. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Busquets. Rummenigge. Great chance! Goal! AZ Alkmaar! Into the lead once more.
AZ clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
AZ go into the lead. He's had a shot! He's scored! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
AZ go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
In comes the cross. That's a throw. And that's definitely not his best. Rummenigge. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. He's in plenty of space here. Now the finish! Oh, that is rather wayward. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Pull it. And there's green grass ahead of him. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Makaleli. And there is the half-time whistle.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Celebrating their wedding anniversary.
That has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1.
Substitution on the field, number 20, Mbappe. Coming on to replace him is...
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Substitution.
He won't be happy with that one. Busquets. Nicely aimed pass. That's a throw. RZ do appear to have made a half-time change.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Rummenigge, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Hullet. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Roberto Carlos. And it's hoisted clear. RZ, perhaps wondering what... Oh, what a mistake! Mbappe!
The attendance for this match was 71,649.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Backward it goes.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Makaleli. 75 minutes played. It's Eto'o!
Substitution on the field. Number 6, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number 10, Ribery.
And here's Maldini.
Coming on the
And
field.
the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
David Villa. Number 15, Messi. Number 7, Beckham.
Kimmich tries making a foray down the right. Czech deals with it effortlessly. Pressing high and with purpose. Busquets. Makaleli. Just 5 minutes left. Messi. And it's Makaleli. In with the challenge. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Busquets. There'll be a minute of stoppage time. And he cuts out the supply. And that is as far as it goes. RZ are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result no less warranted, no less deserving of their efforts. A job done in a highly professional manner.
We are glad to inform you that
how would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.